my homie, my day one homie that I rock with. Y'all know who I rock with. That day one homie popped me over a shot that wasn't even his. A nigga shot me about a shot that wasn't even his.
Wow. Guess the Saber whole shit just won't stop, huh? Yo, this KC the Red Pill Alpha here. Back at y'all again with that heat. Y'all already know what time it is. We're going to make the intro a little short. I know y'all like the intro, but we're going to make it a little short on this one. I got things to do. And I was just sent this disturbing video, you know, but at the same time, it's educational purposes only, fair use only for this video. And we're going to take this video a little bit serious due to the nature of any guy that can be trapped in a situation just like this, possibly fighting for your life and basically about to lose your life or anything of that nature, and you know, or you can lose your life. How can I say that? You want to stay out of harm's way, and safety is always first. So, fellas, you must pay attention and watch who you're laying up with, because things like this can occur. It didn't just occur to him. It just didn't occur to the millions of others that have passed away, put in their graveyard, that came before him in situations just like this, similar. Or, you know, guys is put into prison for, you know, being so goddamn weak, you know, to where they see no other way out of a situation but harming someone over a piece of pussy. You know, and like I said, the Saber whole shit just won't stop, but we're going to get straight to this video. Good looking out for sending me this, you know, and I definitely need to touch. Definitely need to touch on this. Fellas, we just lost Trouble, the rapper Trouble. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. It's fortunate that he made it, this guy in this video, but it's unfortunate Trouble didn't make it. It's unfortunate the guy Mo 3 didn't make it. And I'm speaking on guys that you youngsters may know, or, you know, and, youngsters may can gravitate to because of their music, and this is the age of era of a lot of younger hip hop coming out, mumble rap or whatever. I don't know, man, but it's out here, and y'all. So I'm gonna speak on these guys, you know. But I'm also speak on a whole lot of guys that came before these guys that got their lives stripped away from them behind a female, you know. I know a guy, man, I know a guy that actually, like, he didn't see it coming, man. You know, he was in the female's house, laid up with her, you know, got done having their sexual relations and whatnot. You know how they go. And it's like 6, 7 in the morning. This was in 99. It wasn't 2000 yet. It was 1999. I was 17 years old. Or was I 18? Just turned, because it was the winter of 90. I could have just turned 18, because it was the winter of 99, really around November, December of 1999. And, you know, we was, and it wasn't a direct friend of mine, but it was like a indirect. It was a guy I knew. It was his homie, but we all went out that night and kicked it that night. We all was at the little buck hops, and, you know, little buck hop, we call it, you know, little young bar. Well, back in the day, we called them buck hops, which was in these little young house parties and young little party clubs, and when, you know, little young thing, you know, little things, people, you know, venued out, rented out for youngsters, you know, 17, 18, 16, 15, you know. It's a little wild, you know, we thought we was grown, but at the same time, we was moving in an adult pace, and we was living adult lives, especially back in those times when the crack era was pushing. You know, we was more mature and a little older than what we was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying. So we was all out kicking it, having a nice time, and we met some chicks. And my homie's dude, the one that died, the one that got killed, he actually went to the chick's house and did what he did, laid up with her, kicked it with her or whatnot. And it was like 5 or 6 in the morning. I got the call on my little cell phone. I had a StarTech. If you guys remember the StarTech flip phones. If you guys around my age or a little older, y'all remember. You know, if you're in your 20s, you're not gonna. Y'all grew up in this era. But it was a StarTech flip phone, and I got the call for one of my homies. Man, you remember such and such? I don't want to air his name out. I don't want to put their names out, but you know, we was just, you know, man, the nigga's dead, man. You know, like I just got a call from his mama, man, that they found him dead in the chick's apartment that we was all, you know, the chick that he met. He found her dead in her apartment, bro. Like, yeah, like real shit. I'm like, huh? Hold up. So I was baffled behind that. You know, I got a little sleep, couple hours of sleep, but I ended up getting back up because, you know, motherfuckers call. I'm in the streets, so motherfuckers want to get they fixes, they dope or whatnot. So I got to get up and hustle and go do my thing. So I got that call within that same time frame of me, you know, make a couple runs. And the chick wasn't in there. She wasn't in the apartment, but he was in the bed dead. He was left dead, got, you know, hit in the head a couple times. For what I remember, he was asleep. He never even seen the shit coming, you know what I'm saying? And he was tipsy, drunk, high, you know, we was kicking it that night. So he was back there knocked out. And for what I remember, I believe the guy came into the apartment, had a key, a little spare key or whatever, extra key, and he came into the apartment. And him and her got into it or whatever, and he shot dude in the head. You know, killed him right then and there. He didn't even see it coming. I guess they got into it in the living room or somewhere, and he went back in there and shot him in the head. Didn't even wait. They didn't fight him, didn't wake him, didn't send him through nothing. Just took him up out of here while he was asleep. You know what I'm saying? And old girl wasn't in the apartment. I guess she fleed right along. I guess he snatched her up on some simp shit and probably put the banger to her. And, you know, you just get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna kill you type shit. Probably kidnapped her or whatever. Or she probably ran off with her dude. Ain't no telling, but she wasn't there. You know, she ended up getting caught up. Dude ended up getting caught. They ended up going to prison or whatnot. But she ended up getting a couple years and getting back out. She was, I don't know how that happened. It was in her place, but she didn't get no time. Dude got life without. You know, he executed that man. You know, he was asleep. So he ended up getting life without. And fellas, it's so easy to go out like this, fucking with these lying ass bitches. See, men do it too. Men lie a whole lot, but the dangers isn't going to be put on us more so than it could be, you know what I'm saying, put on the woman and her side piece or whatnot. You know, it won't be really put on us and our side pieces, you know, more so than it could be put on the woman and her side piece. And fellas, a lot of these women, majority of them, if they like something that they like and they like something they see and they want to feel that person, I mean, if they feeling that person, it's all about their feelings and what they're feeling. When they're feeling them of what they're feeling, their nature comes out, then logics go out the window. It's all about what they're feeling and what they want right then and there. And she was feeling him, she was liking him, she was digging him. She didn't think about the consequences of her ex-dude or her boyfriend or whatnot, you know. And from my understanding, they didn't stay together. He had a key to her shit, she had a key to his shit type shit. They didn't stay together. So he just walked in and did what he did to do. So that's why, if I can remember, it's been so long ago, but they did not stay together. And it went down like that. And I got I got so many fucking stories pertaining to the similarities of this. Some guys still alive, they got hit up. Some guys had to shoot their way up out of a situation or had to stand off with the dude. He had his pistol and this dude had a pistol coming. They had to stand off with each other. Because dude, you know, he tried to make it out that motherfucking apartment alive. You got me fucked, you ain't gonna kill me or make it out the house or whatever. You're not gonna, or any situation that you get caught at. And, you know, I've seen situations like that, you know. Everybody don't die in those situations. Everybody don't get harmed in those situations. But you can get harmed in those situations. You get what I'm saying? And if I can remember, I know he went to prison. She ended up doing a couple of probation or a couple of years. It was something that it wasn't nothing like him. I know he could be probably still in there. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's so many people that lose their lives like this, man, because a woman is not going to tell you the truth. If she's feeling you, she's liking you, she ain't gonna tell you the truth. She ain't gonna tell you she got a boyfriend. She ain't gonna tell you she got a dude. She's gonna make it look like she's single or she's going through some shit. And if you head over the heels on busting a nut and getting that pussy, you gonna let everything fly out your ear. And that happens every day, especially under influence. When you guys get drunk, yeah, probably getting high, talking and things of that nature, it's gonna easily slip through your mind because you ready to relieve yourself. You feeling this chick, you feel she's feeling you, so let's make this happen. Not caring about the outcome to this. And in that dude's situation right here, he shot his homie over a chick that, as he said, allegedly, he don't even know her. It ain't even his chick. So if you can get fucked up like that over a chick that ain't your chick, imagine if it was a motherfucker's chick. And you had, like the trouble situation, you having to walk in and bust some sex going on. Bust some motherfucker sleeping. Bust some motherfucker just, getting capped off by your woman. Coming up out of each hole. You don't know where, you could bust in there, he backing about. You hear the sound. You hear that motherfucker detaching from that pussy. You hear that shit. You ain't no telling what make them motherfuckers go through what they go through. I just know they snap out and they bring it out. And it can go down. You can lose your life. Or you can fuck around and end up taking that man's life, or she can lose her life. It's a dangerous situation, fellas. You got to be careful. You must be careful. It's imperative that you be careful. Because it's your life on the line. That woman is not protecting your life. She's only protecting what she feels. That's it. She's not looking at the logic side of it. Hey, man, this dude got a key to my place. I got a key to his. Should we just go hook up at a room somewhere? It's a possibility that he can come in this motherfucker. Can we go back to your place? There's a lot of things could have happened at that time. But the homie wasn't, he's like a homie, he's with my homie, Seen him a couple times before, but really met him that night. Like, had a conversation with him, talking or whatever. Really met him that night, and he got taken out. In the wee hours that morning. Going around to that morning. It's just that simple. It goes down like that. Real talk. All because you thinking with your dick. Or all because she's thinking with her feelings. She's utilizing her feelings, not looking at the outcome of none of this. And this is what you get. There's so many guys in that grave behind trying to bust a nut, or in that grave behind a bitch thinking with her feelings or moving off her feelings, not moving off logics. You get it? Because like I said, she's feeling you and she's digging you. She's ready to get down with you, no matter what the consequences is. She, do she know that she can possibly get killed or not? I don't know what goes through their brain. But any logical motherfucker would think like, shit, I can get harmed like this. Yeah, you got women out here that possibly think like that. But a lot of these younger women, oh no, I'm done with him. I broke up with him over a text. A text? And you been with this motherfucker 3, 4, 5 years or plus? You think that's really done? You ain't gonna have no kind of feelings for this man? He ain't gonna have none for you is what you saying? Because y'all broke up, because you broke up with him over text, and you feel he should acknowledge that because you said you're done? You don't know what that's going through that man's mind. He may not want to acknowledge. He might want to fuck you up or fuck this guy up, or he may do want to acknowledge and walk off. Who knows? Don't put yourself in that situation, fellas. Remember, your safety is important. Your life is very important. You get it? If you can't get her back to your place to where it can be a controlled manner, you know what's going on at your place, or I know what's going on in my shit, or get her to a room. And even if you're getting her to a room, and your place could be risky, especially in today's time. They got the Apple AirTags and tracking devices. A motherfucker track them up to your shit and bring the trouble to you. Real talk. You just got to be careful. Like these videos, share them, and subscribe. Be careful, fellas. Especially you youngsters. Y'all coming up, y'all hormones racing. Be careful. Holla. And wear a condom. Definitely do that. Holla.